Hey everybody, it's Katie with Essential Oils Learning by Doing, and today I want to talk a little bit about one of my absolute favorite oils, lavender. Lavender is probably one of the most popular oils that's used today. There is a reason why everything doTERRA is purple. Lavender is used for so many different reasons, and it just is such a popular oil that it really is kind of the mascot of the essential oils. Let's go with that. So let's talk about lavender a little bit. Most people know about lavender. It's not a weird oil for people to understand. If you have kids, you've probably used some sort of baby product with lavender in it. I know I used a lot of bath soap and moisturizer that all had lavender in it for the babies to help them have a good night's sleep. And so it's not a big jump to think, oh gee, maybe lavender oil might be good for helping me sleep. Everybody needs a good night's sleep. No matter who you are, whether you're a baby or a grown-up or a teenager, you cannot function, you cannot be productive, you won't feel well if you don't have enough sleep. So let's talk a little bit about lavender and sleep. It's probably the main thing people think of when they are going to use lavender. And yes, you can diffuse it. You can use it for, you can put it in a spray bottle and you can spray your sheets. You can put it on a dryer ball. When you're drying your sheets in the dryer, you put a little lavender on the dryer ball and get that lavender scent in your sheets. And yes, it's going to really help with having a peaceful night's sleep. That's why it's one of the main ingredients in a lot of the more calming and peaceful blends like Serenity. But you can also use it during the day. It doesn't necessarily just have to be for sleep. If you're awake and you're feeling stressed or anxious, you can use lavender during the day as well to kind of calm and ease those stressful or anxious feelings. Maybe I'm a little nervous about being on Facebook Live. So I can smell a little bit of my lavender for a little bit of reassurance. One of the reasons I use lavender is for my jaw. I have, whether you grind your teeth or whether you clench your teeth when you're sleeping or during the day even, I will use lavender and just rub it right on my jaw muscles. I have a very big problem with that, and it really helps soothe those muscles, even better than, say, using Deep Blue, which is another one you can use, but I actually really like lavender for that. Burns. Sunburns, I have talked about before. I have posted before. Last summer, I've had some sunburn problems that were disasters avoided because of lavender. Lavender and frankincense together on a sunburn, or a mild kitchen burn, or even if you burn your mouth, burn the roof of your mouth, burn the end of your tongue, you can put a little lavender on your tongue and help save those blisters from forming. It also helps with infection and avoiding that. Along those lines, also good for cuts. So if you get a paper cut, if you have a small razor cut, you can put a little lavender right on the cut to help take the sting away. You can even just put the lavender on a Band-Aid and wrap it around your finger, and then you're good to go, and then you don't have stinky Band-Aid smell. Ugh, who likes that wet, gross Band-Aid smell? No, now your Band-Aid smells like lavender. Much better. You can also use it for head pain. If you have some head tension, you can use lavender to relax and help ease that away. If your heart is pumping a little bit too hard, we won't necessarily say exactly what that is, but you know what I'm talking about. If your heart rate is a little too high and you need to ease that down, you can put lavender on your pulse points to help with that issue. There's so many ways to use lavender. That one little bottle goes so far. I'm going to stop talking about it because there's just so many more things you can do. But those are some of my favorites that I use lavender for. Besides, of course, being a part of the seasonal trio, which right now is going to be key this time of year. Anyway, one thing I just want to mention. Make sure that when you are getting your lavender, you are getting actual true or English lavender, which is Lavandula angustifolia, as opposed to lavandin, which is French lavender. French lavender it's different. It's a different chemical makeup and it smells different. So if you are a person who says, I don't like the smell of lavender, it's kind of medicinal or whatever, you probably have been smelling lavandin. It's a cheaper oil, so of course it's in a lot of things that are marked lavender, but it is not true lavender in the chemical sense. So make sure that you are getting the real thing. It makes a difference. Chemical makeup makes a difference in how it's used in your body. So that is an important thing to remember. Know where you're getting your oils from. And let's see, 2 other tips. Add it to your night cream. Before you go to bed, put on your face cream, add a little lavender. It's going to help with your skin, and it's going to help with a restful night's sleep. And make sure that you have lavender on hand with you. That is my other tip. Don't just keep it in the house. Make sure you have a little bit with you in your purse, whether it's a lavender touch roller bottle or you have it in a little vial, because it is one of the oils that you can use for the most reasons, whether calming or a cut or a burn, or just there's so many, mosquito bite, that's my other one. If you have a mosquito bite coming up, it will take the itch away. Such a handy thing to have. So make sure you have your lavender on hand. It is one of my absolute favorite oils just because it has so many different uses. It really is a jack of all trades, and my first aid kit right here. First aid kit in a bottle. That's lavender. Hope you guys got some cool information. If I missed something that you think is awesome about lavender, let me know. I know I love to hear it. So thanks so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye.